Hello the internet, my name's Laura and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy being here with me. So today I am working on two of my favorite sets. You can probably see. This is Team Rocket and this is Team Rocket Returns. I have always, I guess I wouldn't say always, but I have for a very long time liked Team Rocket, and I think part of that is just the nostalgia of them being like the bad guys, when I was a child, because like they were never seriously dangerous like in any of the games, because like you're a 10-year-old kid going around and like beating up adults because you're really good at playing Pokemon or whatever the heck. But I just always liked them, and then also the aesthetic of the cards are not bad. Obviously, this is the older set. The cards, the art has gotten pretty good. The art is much better here than it was in the base set, Jungle Fossil. But as you can see, when they get to Team Rocket Returns a little bit later, I do not know the release years of these, but they came out pretty far. Oh, actually, I wonder if it says it on here. Okay, that says 95, 96, 98. This says 2004. Yeah, so they were a decent number of years apart. And yeah, the art is just really, really nice on this set. But still love this set. And these are sets that I really want to end up completing. So what I'm going to be doing is, because they're sets that I want to end up completing, they also get this nice Voltex binder. It is a brand new binder. And I'm going to be putting both of these sets in there. This should hold them both, because this one has, 82 plus the secret rare, and then this one has 109. Yeah, so they should fit in here just fine. But that's what we're going to be doing, is organizing those. And then I've got my little bit of bulk. This probably shouldn't be anything that I don't have already in here, but I have it just to make sure. Okay. So nice and soft. Okay, so guess one of the first things is pulling these guys out of here. This is one of the sets where I do have a decent number of Japanese cards also. I think I mentioned before, if I have the Japanese card only, then I obviously use the Japanese card. And if I don't have the Japanese, or if I have the English card, though, I'll use the English card. In general, the English card is worth more, because, I don't know, we're America and that's just how things work. But what the heck are my sleeves? Sleeves! Found two. Okay. But yeah, these should already be... Okay, yeah, these are already in order. But I want to put them in here in order. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't remember a lot about when this set came out. Like when this set came out, I wasn't super into Team Rocket. Like, it didn't have that nostalgia factor, I guess, yet. And so, like, that's why this set is as incomplete as it is. but I still really enjoyed it. Do I not have any? I didn't realize I didn't have any hollows. Huh. This Dark Vileplume was my husband's card. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So these guys, this one's mine. This is a hollow. Okay, so Jesse and James, Team Rocket card. But yeah, no, I did not realize that I had so few hollows off of this set. And that is going to make it kind of expensive to complete, but there we are. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so Vileplume is going to go, Dark Vileplume is going to go in there, and all of these are going to get their new sleeves. New sleeves. All right, so Dark Vileplume. Well, I guess it'll give me something to go toward. Of course, I know that there is a Team Rocket set coming out. Before too long. I think it's the next set coming out in Modern. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, I guess technically this is the Dark Gyarados. I know how to say this word. Dark Gyarados pre-release, but it is number 8. So since I technically don't have that card yet, I guess technically in my other sets I put the pre-release next to, which is really going to knock off all the... That's okay. Okay, so 8. So this one is going to go in the 9 slot. I know, you'd think that if I had the pre-release, I would have more... That's really weird that I don't have more hollows than that. Okay, so we're going to put that guy in there. And then these are all going to get moved down one. And as long as I count off of these guys, that would be good. Okay, I don't know how much of a glare that has on it. Oh, and I'm too low again. Okay, there we go. Sorry, still learning about this setup. But yeah, so I've got the Gyarados there. Vileplume, Team Rocket. All right, good. All right, and then... that is the other problem with the Japanese cards don't have the same set numbers. So I'm going to have to find out where these ones go, because I pulled this out before I counted at what place it was. All right, 25. All right, 15, 16, 17, 9, 20, 4, 5. Okay, so the other Gyarados goes there. Okay. Yeah, oddly enough, I went to my local game store to get penny sleeves, because I had run out of penny sleeves with all this reorganizing, which I knew I was going to, and they were out of penny sleeves. The one thing that they did have, however, were these perfect fit sleeves, which weren't quite as cheap as penny sleeves, but definitely were not as expensive as the Dragon Shield. And so I went ahead and got those, and we're going to see how I like them. I mean, it's kind of cool that it doesn't have any extra whatever, but you definitely, like, because of that, it has to be in some other sort of protection, because, like, the top of the card is, like, right there. And it does say on there that, like, the packaging for these, that it's for putting inside, like, you would almost put this inside that, and then you would have extra protection, and I'm like, okay, but, all right, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I need to bring a couple of these out so I don't have to do this every time. And I think, yeah, they put the bottom in. That's kind of odd, but okay. Sure. Cutie. Wait. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, yeah. And then some of these are first edition cards and some of these are not first edition cards. I am not going to be like really particular about getting all first editions or all non-first editions or whatever. I'm just, I mean, like you saw, I've got some of the Japanese cards. I just want to have one of each, right? I'm going by the English card set. In some of the later cases, you're going to see that the English and the Japanese sets are fairly different. But I'm going to go by the English set just because I, in general, have more English cards than I do Japanese. Yeah, man, I have far fewer cards than I thought I did for this set. That's okay. We'll work on it. We will get to it. Look at that cute little Flareon. Hello. Yes, so cute. Okay. But starting to look kind of nice. Okay. I don't know where you go. Let's see. You. Oh, you're 32. Oh, these got out of order. Okay, so that should be Dark Charmeleon. Oh, I wonder if that means that the Dragonair goes there. I think we're going to put the Dragonair there, and then I'll look it up. That way it's just in a place and not just floating around. But I actually have the Dratini in Japanese too. But I think I also have the English card, so we'll get to that. Okay, so I'm going to put you right there. I'm not sure if that's where you go. But for right now, that is where you go. Yeah, that is just such pretty art. I guess I like the colors, and then the crystals, and just, I mean, that's just really, really cool art. Okay. 35, 36, 37. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this that's the most. I'm going to kind of keep everything in frame so you guys can see what I'm doing, but we've got our Dark Golduck, which is also a really cool looking card. It's one of the only ones I remember seeing where he's, you know, firing the beam out of his thing there, or out of the jewel on his forehead. Dark Kadabra. Not the most. This card's art's okay, but this was, of course, before we had all that trouble with. There was some person named Kadabra, or something. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to humans. Anyway, some famous person like had the name Kadabra, and like they sued Nintendo over having Kadabra, and then so there weren't any Kadabras or, of course, Abras or Alakazams in sets for a while, and I didn't even notice. It might have been after I stopped collecting. And then recently they got the permissions back, or bought the permissions, or whatever. people with way too much money have come to the conclusion that each other can earn money. This is a really cool. I like a lot of these cards have like, oh, I guess this isn't the same person, is it? Oh no, it is. Okay, so apparently this is the same artist as the Dark Dragonair. Kagemaru Himeno. And apparently, oh yeah, the Dark Charmeleon. It's got like kind of a sharpish look without being sharp. I mean, this looks a little sharp because it's got obviously the crystals, but like, I really like this style. Interesting because that one does definitely look more defined. They definitely did more defining of the edges on that card, but yeah. Anyway, I apparently really like this artist. The card artist is not something that I looked into when I was a child. It's something I have appreciated a little bit more as I have gotten older and, I don't know, paid attention to that kind of stuff, I guess. Before, okay. And then Dark Vaporeon. Vaporeon is one of my favorite Pokemon. And is definitely my favorite evolution. This is not the best Vaporeon card, like art-wise, but scratchy on the card, or is that, hold on. Okay, no, that was a hair. Try and keep debris out of here as I'm putting them in so that it doesn't have debris in it. Alright, Dark Vaporeon. Okay, next page. Okay, and then here's another one of our Japanese cards. I think this is one of, obviously, because it's in here, it's one of the ones that I do not have in English. But I know it goes in this place because that is the place that I put it, and I trust past Laura to have put these in order. I don't always trust past Laura, but for right now, we're going to trust past Laura. Oh, I was like, and I like this art again, and it's the same, it's the same artist again. Wonder if they did stuff outside of this set. Cute little first edition Magikarp with the same, this is the same artist again. I'm probably not going to pick out all of their cards just by what it looks like, but I wonder if they, how many they did. Something I'll have to look up at some point is how many card arts that particular person did in this set and in other sets. This is one of the other reasons why I really like this set, because they have like the dark Pokemon that are like the Grr or Team Rocket or whatever, and then the little pre-evolutions or like the little baby Pokemon, they make them look so adorable. Like, so you also get that contrast between like the super dark and scary and then the super adorable Abra. Yep, and then there's the Charmander with that same artist, and they probably did the Dark Charizard too. I would assume, if you're gonna give somebody that, because you know usually there could be differing arts within a set, but usually they'll try and have the same person do the whole evolution line so that those cards kind of look like they go together. Oh, that's actually already a really nice sleeve. Dark Raticate, why are you in such a nice sleeve? He says, I don't know. That's odd. No, I mean, it's a common. I don't know why I would have put that. It must have just been the sleeve that I had around when I did that. Interesting. Diglett. Such weird on this. Like, because that looks like a road going. Like, it looks like the Diglett is just huge. I mean, maybe that's what they were going for. Okay, so I was going through this and my camera fell, and you saw that earlier in the video. And I put the camera back up, and then it fell again, and then I realized that this had not been that it hadn't been taping since it fell the first time, and so I finished putting all these guys in. Or putting the original Team Rocket set in. And then I moved over and started doing Team Rocket Returns. And so I kind of got a little ways into that before I realized that it, again, wasn't taping, which, I mean, it just is what it is, I guess. But I put these guys in here. I have this, I guess one of the things that I have no idea what's up with this Dark Dragonite, where it's got the same number, but I've got a holo version and a non-holo version, but they're, like, it's not a reverse holo, because there's no little symbol, as would be on a reverse holo, and so I'm not exactly sure what's up with that, but anyway, I don't know, maybe it's a reverse holo that's missing that? I guess that's possible. But anyway, I'm giving it its own slot because I don't know what's up with that. And then we're going to continue on with what I was doing, which is, I mean, putting cards in the binder from this guy. And then seeing how much of this set, I have a decent amount of this set as compared to the original Team Rocket set. Okay, hold on. It's from a previous video and it's just kind of in the way. All right, and these are, all right. So, okay, so now we're gonna go here. We're at 19, this is 20. Oh, no, I guess that's the same thing. So is this supposed to be a reverse holo? And it just doesn't have the thing on it? Yeah, because this is a holo card, and it's got that on there. All these holo cards do not have, but I don't have any non-holo versions of them. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I should just put them in the same slot and have one of them be the, one of them is just the non-holo and one of them is the holo. Okay, put those. Okay, so if I'm going to do that, then all of these are going to have to move. I mean, since they're the same number, I guess it's just the reverse holo and it just doesn't have the thing on it. If anybody knows, I mean, I'm welcome the information, because, yeah, see, and then this one has a non-holo, but this has the Team Rocket stamp on it, so I have no idea. Okay. It's fine. My collection is still fine. Oh, this side. And I know I shouldn't be putting 2 cards into 1 slot, but this is just how I'm doing it for right now. And it doesn't matter if it gets stretched out if those cards are already in there, or always in there. Okay, so we've got all of these guys. All right, so now we are into 20. All right, and then now we're into, oh no, these are still rares. Okay, so rares, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, Misdreavus. $25. All right, Quagsire, which I have in a, he was in my, my deck. I have a, I actually did play the card game at one point, and I had it was a melodic deck, so it was a water deck, and Quagsire was one of my, one of the Pokemon that was in that deck, along with the melodics, so. All right, Quillfish. All right, so again, we've got reverse holo and holo. Where is my... Okay, there's the set. Okay, there's my set. All right, so Quillfish 27. I put the reverse holo in the front because it sparkles. Oh, you want to put the sparkly thing in the front. All right, Yanma, we've got 2 of those. We only need 1. Are you still a rare? Yeah, you are. Look at you being all special. 7, 28, 29. Oh, interesting. So it's a grass card, but they made it really, like, they made everything all dark because it's Dark Arbok. That's cute. It shows up really good with the green. Okay, oh, now we're into uncommons. Okay, so that was apparently the breaking point. All right. All right, so there's that. I feel like something fell down my lap, but it did not, in fact. All right, so we got 2 Flaffies. Be like, look at them, be like, okay, this one's more centered. Actually, that one is more heavily on that side, and that one is more heavy on that side. Huh. It's definitely not something I really noticed before, but then it's really big. Like when I was younger, there were, like, graded cards weren't really a thing. Like they might have been, but they were like not really. And so I never like noticed. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. You know, if a card was centered or whatever, it was just the card. And now that, of course, I know that graded cards are a thing and they're more of a big thing, now I'm like, notice, oh, is this centered? How centered is this card in the set or in the, you know, in the frame or anything like that? It just adds another thing to it, another dimension. All right, so we've got our Dark Houndoom pre-release. That is going to go into one of these. 35, 36, okay, good. 37, because I like to put the pre-releases in their own slot, just to show it off, but then to also have, you know, the actual card from the set, and I have the Dark Houndoom regular and the reverse holo of this, so Dark Houndoom has everything. But that really is a nice card. Okay, looking good. All right, other page. And that was 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay, so dark pupitars, 41. We've got multiple dark pupitars. '41, 42. And then 43, just a regular Heracross. Not a super fan of that art. Like, I can appreciate the kind of sketchy whatever look, but I don't know, that art just doesn't do it for me. And then we got a reverse holo Magmar, and we do not have the normal. I mean, that happens, so. '43, '44. All right. And now we're getting into, oh no, these are still uncommons. Okay. Mantine. Now we have Rocket's Meowth. So cute. I never really liked Meowth much as a character, like in the anime or whatever. Something about like they had a talking Pokemon, and like nobody ever makes a big deal about it, but like he's the only one. You know, and they're like trying to go after like Pikachu because he's so powerful and this and that and the other thing, and it's like, you've got a talking Meowth. Like, this Pokemon is sentient. Which is a whole nother can of worms with Pokemon, but we're not even going to go into that. All right. 46, 47. We just kind of ignore the whole slavery aspect of Pokemon. Because if the Pokemon really are that intelligent, like, they should not be put into balls and forced to anything, but... But I mean, even in the real world, like, we're finding out more and more that, like, animals in general, a lot of them are just far more intelligent than we think that they are. Like, if you've ever looked up the cats and the dogs that use the buttons, like to talk to the humans and go back and forth with humans, like that's really, really intelligent, because that's not just, you know, them being trained to perform an action for a stimulus, right? Like, there's definitely examples of them understanding what's going on and responding accordingly. I actually have a friend. Wow, I have a lot of Dratini cards. Okay. I mean, it is just the cutest card. Where her cat, oh, I have a playset, has like 100-some buttons. And she had 2 cats, and then one of them died. And she was legit having a conversation with her cat about that the other cat had died, and that the cat that was still there was so sad because the other cat wasn't around anymore. And I'm just like, that's insane to me. And we just, you know, they're just pets, right? Like, and it doesn't seem like, maybe not all cats, maybe not all dogs are that intelligent, but like, those ones were. That one is. And, you know, I know that these, at least, Pokemon are just digital creatures that don't actually exist. So, you know, their sentience or not sentience is not really all that important. But, like, you know, it's definitely an interesting thing to think about for the animals that we interact with on a regular basis. Man, I really went off on a tangent there. That's okay. Oh, am I still counting? Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have all of these cards, so there really shouldn't be any, like, holes. But I'll pay attention anyway. My two cute little Hondoar cards. Don't particularly like that. What artist is that? Oh, does it not say? Oh, it's up here. Tomokazu Komiya. I mean, let's be honest. They are a better artist than I am. But I just don't particularly like that style. And seriously, what's going on with the apples? Is he eating the apples? I guess, maybe? Coughing. I'm starting to run out of these. I hope I have enough to make it through the rest of this set. If I just ordered penny sleeves back when I ran out, I would have them by now because I took a couple of days off from... I had to... When I found out that the video camera had not been taping for like a fairly large portion of what I had done, I just had to walk away because I was like, oh my God, I was so wonderful and witty and it was so amazing and I was talking and doing stories and now that's gone forever. No one will ever see it, you know. Oh well. So I had to take a step back and be like, all right, I'm just going to come back and own up to it. I've got the thing better, the camera better secured now. It is not going to fall. But it's still kind of disappointing. Oh, look at all the little Magnemites. I don't think I ever actually noticed them. Like, cute. So is that like a giant Magnemite? Like an alpha Magnemite? Mareep. Mareep is one of my favorites. It's just adorable. It's adorable. And the design is very simple. Like, you know, it's all well and good that they've come up with so many Pokemon, but some of the designs are just so insane anymore. Like, you look at it and you're like, what's actually going on with this Pokemon? Like, what am I looking at? You know, this nice simple design. It's like a sheep and it's got the little boops and the little tail that's like a conductor or whatever. It's just nice and simple. And of course, you know, it was easier back in the day when was the first Pokemon, and you know, now they're like, well, it's got to look bigger and more interesting, like Jurassic World. Give it more teeth. It's got to look like a threat. other Rattata. Because, I mean, sure, why don't you not need 2 Rattata cards? Remoraid, we saw you earlier. You were on the Mantine. But you are a Pokemon whole and complete in your own right. Okay. We're starting to get towards the end here. All right, 73. This is 74. This artist was just like so perfect for this set. You know, like the Pokemon is so soft, the card looks so soft, and it just really plays up the dichotomy between the evil dark rocket Pokemon and the little baby Pokemon that like they evolve from. Oh, I never noticed before. Does this artist cards all have apples in them? I don't know. I mean, that would be a cute thing if, like, they did that. I would appreciate that. I mean, I don't know, apples, sure. But... Spinarak, adorable for a spider. Oh, I have apparently miscounted, and there is the same Voltorb there that was here. Interesting. So we'll skip over this guy, or take the cards and put them over here anyway, and then move on to Wooper, who was also in my deck, but I had so many of these cards that I didn't need to put the one in here, so. Too bad. Okay, so, oh, interesting. And then the Pokemon end there. And then these are the trainer cards, starting with 82, 83. Okay, so it is actually... I am not going to have enough of those sleeves. Okay, well... That's fine. All right, 83, 84. 85, I apparently do not have. Very possibly do not have. 86. I'll have to look up what that is. It's an uncommon trainer card, so it shouldn't have been like hard to find or whatever. 87. 88. And that is my last sleeve. Or my last sleeve of that type. Not my last sleeve. I have plenty of sleeves. I got sleeves. I got sleeves for days. Look at them all. Ugh. I guess that's true. Maybe if I put the ones that I want to change into really bright things like this, it'll like remind me that I need to change them. Oh, okay, wait, I found two more. They have fallen on the floor. As long as the dirt is all on the outside, we can still use them. Okay. 88, 89 is this guy. Rockets Pokeball. We haven't ever gotten a Rockets Pokeball in a game. I don't know specifically what it would do, except look cool. Like, there are no dark Pokemon that it could be easier to catch, or something like that. Okay. 90, Rockets Tricky Gym. All right, and then we have, says 90, and 192, 93. Look, you get this red card. That makes me... Okay, so this is a Rocket card. It is from a different set. I was at one point trying to collect all my Rocket cards together. Because, like, I like them. And I might try and collect... There are a number of other, like, Rockets X, you know, Rockets whatever, in different sets. And I probably want to try and collect those as well. And then they'll just... Put that in backward. Like, they'll just go with the back of this guy. 94, 95. Okay, and then there are a number of... So, yeah, he's going to go... Actually, I guess he'll go in here, but just further back. We have to figure out... I need to open another Dragon Shield. Figure out where all these cards go. This is a secret rare. There were a couple of secret rares in this set, as you can see, because that's 111 out of 1. Well, you probably can't see, but 111 out of 109. And this is 105, so 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're going to go in there. That's a really pretty card. I love that card. And then the Jesse and James. Here comes Team Rocket. Secret Rare. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Kind of an annoying place for the set to end. But for right now, that's where that is. And then we'll bring this out. I have to figure out, I've never done like a list of how many of these non-Team Rocket set Rocket cards there are, like from different sets. So for right now, he's just going to go, that Raikou is going to go right there. And when I look that up and I see what else there is, you know, they'll go in here. I've actually still got a decent amount of space in here, so that's with everything. Okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to look at the blank page of my original Team Rocket set. I only have the Dark Gyarados pre-release. Dark Vileplume. There's the Here Comes Team Rocket from this set. I have a lot of Dark Gyaradoses. There, so, okay, then we get into... Here, we've got a couple more cards. We've got our beautiful Japanese Dragonair there. Then we get into our commons. There were a decent number of first editions that I had for these. Adorable. We got into our trainer cards. There are cat hairs just everywhere because that's what cat's hair does. Our energies, and then we've got my Japanese cards that I just, of this set that I just wanted to keep. because they're my childhood cards. So I decided that these are the only other Japanese from this set that I had, and they fit perfectly in here to end the binder, or end this page, and then the new set starts here. So, like, it ended up working very nicely. Okay, and then we have Team Rocket Returns, with our hollows, or our reverse hollows on the front. Decent number of those. We've got our rares of our dark cards. And then we get into the uncommons and commons, where I have like all of them and some reverse hollows. And they're just super adorable. All right, and then we've got our trainers. So all of our trainers, and then the EXs would be over here. Obviously, these are going to be the expensive cards. If I am trying to complete both of these sets. It's going to be a long road. I know it's going to be a long road, especially since the Team Rocket set that they're planning to put out after this current Prismatic Evolution is probably going to renew interest in these. Like, I kind of want to try and get more of these cards before that set comes out, so that, because that's probably going to drive up the price. But we are what it is what it is. And we're going to see if okay. I don't think I have any extra cards in here that like are not already in this, that are not already in here. I think this is should all be bulk. Did I get 2? I think I do have the reverse hollow of the Zubat, so that might just be a... Yeah, okay. So I have an extra reverse hollow of that. Okay. What was that? 51? I don't remember that card. Oh, no, I do have it. Okay. So yeah, so that was all my bulk. And we don't have any repeats in there, and I'm pretty sure I went through all of my original Rocket bulk, and there wasn't anything in here that I had missed. Okay, yeah, so, alright, so that is this set. And they are now all nice and safe in my little Voltex binder. And like I said, this is one of the sets that I am going to at some point work on collecting, so I'll keep you guys updated if and when I get cards for this set. So if you like this video, go ahead and like this video. If you're interested in seeing what other cards that I get for this set, go ahead and subscribe, and you can stick around, and when that happens, you will see it. And you know, don't, again, I'm gonna keep with the, I know that for those of you who are collecting, it's feeling very overwhelming right now about the lack of the ability to get cards. I know I've been feeling it, and, you know, keep loving what you love, and just, I mean, I hate to say be patient, but right now that might be all that we can do. You know, try not to feed the scalpers if you can help it. I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.